girl with the flaxen hair. A large, cavernous room, parquet floored, with velvety forest green walls. Paintings in a gallery. Historically important, majestic, large, sweeping and amazing they may be, but I barely see them. I head only for the smallest gallery, a place I've dreamed of since I saw it for the first time at the age of 15. And there it is, the painting, and there she is, the subject of the painting that I've travelled halfway across the country to see again. I reach into my pocket to switch on my music player and search for the perfect track as I walk towards the painting. Track found, I started playing, aware of each and every one of my footfalls, and I'm anxious that this time should be as special as each other time has. And yes, Debussy's music rises and falls, piano desires and dissonances, disharmony and harmony, death and life. It's going to be all right. The painting, a girl, a hill, a cottage. The gilded frame enhances only the colour of her copper auburn curls, but detracts from all the rest. As happens every visit, I long to rip this painting from the elaborate border and hang it simply, canvas as is. The girl's small, muddied bare feet are so incongruous amongst the swirls, curls and grandeur of this urban setting. It is understated and simple, this painting, and barely as large as my cork notice board, yet to me it's a visual masterpiece. But it isn't simply visual. In fact, I feel I will explode with sensory overload. The music's harmonies and cadences hurt and heal, then hurt and heal. This painting's rural scene will always require a heavenly musical soundtrack. This soundtrack. Debussy's Girl with the Flaxen Hair is my forever accompaniment to time spent with this flaxen-haired girl, and the piano rises and falls, defining arpeggios of such gentle dynamism. Depression, delusion, elation, ecstasy, pastoral perfection, blissful pianistic simplicity. In the faded, painted background of this young girl's portrait is an old cottage, whitewashed and nestled in a sparsely green valley. There's comforting melancholy and In the faded, painted background of this young girl's portrait is an old cottage, whitewashed and nestled in a sparsely green valley. There's a comforting melancholy and permanence to it. And she, the flaxen-haired girl, toes wrapping around the pebbles in her path, smiles crookedly and innocently across the centuries. Who was she? Who is she? I ask the unseen artist for the 100th time. As I stare at her, I need once again to touch those curls and wrap myself into their glossy, dark gold twists and turns, delving into their spring cocoons. I sigh. Debussy concludes as the girl walks over the hill to pick blackberries, to fetch water or recover lost sheep. I wish I knew everything about her. And I realise for the first time as I turn the music off before it thrusts jarringly into the next track, that her face is round, her skin is pale and her eyes grey-green. We could almost be sisters.